So researchers and scientists have discovered that through the process of meditation, we can actually increase the gray matter in the brain. We can also increase the blood flow in the prefrontal cortex, which is a very important part for determining and identifying the consequences of our decisions, as well as for happiness. And the scientists have demonstrated that we function in different sort of brainwave patterns on a daily basis. Some of them are progressively longer and slower, which as meditation becomes more pronounced and we cultivate that disciplined mind state, our brainwave patterns can move from the beta brainwave state to alpha, and then over time even theta brainwave states, which we see in children when they're in the present moment and sort of in that state of enlightenment and samadhi and excitement. There are very specific techniques and tools. There are thousands of meditation techniques. I've had the blessing and privilege of having some very difficult situations in my life, which forced me to go on trips around the world and investigate and become a teacher of these techniques that would allow the mind to progressively slow down the brainwave patterns and to deep reached state of what we would call enlightenment or present moment awareness, where we are no longer living in the past or the future. We are actually present. We are there in the moment, the same way a child would be with theta brainwave patterns. The cultivation of this beautiful spiritual practice of mind control through meditation can vary depending on the brain system that we're targeting and the type of healing that's required. Somebody with OCD requires perhaps a different technique than someone that would have bipolar. Of course, if you are depressed, there are other techniques that are more suitable, and it's important to stage and find the right techniques. If you do have a serious mental illness, however, or you're taking meds, it's really important before you embark on this practice of objective reality and going into the mind that you ensure that your physician is okay with it and monitoring you, because for obvious reasons, this is a warrior practice. It's not an external refuge like a substance that you take and you get an immediate gratification or relief. It really requires a disciplined practice to rewire the mind. It's specifically very useful, and I would say extremely important, that these techniques be taught to our youth that are developing their brain systems up until the age of 25, specifically the prefrontal cortex. We can actually create the most profound and amazing leaders for the planet by cultivating and teaching these techniques